Hi everybody, my name is Jo and I love to read. Today I'm going to be doing a tag video which is actually called the Tag of Tags. I'm imagining that this video is going to be a tag talking about tag videos, which sounds like I've just repeated myself. Since I have upgraded to a camera, I am going to be using my phone, so I'm going to be looking down as I'm looking at the questions, but I feel fancy doing it this way because I originally was just looking at my laptop, which was a bit cumbersome and annoying to carry around with me. So it's nice that I've got something pretty lightweight since I have my camera to use now. Question 1. Tags firsts. Tag firsts. Did you do the Booktube Newbie Tag? If not, what was your first tag? Do you choose to watch Newbie Tags? I do believe that the Booktube Newbie was my first tag. I don't think I even really knew what tags were. It's just that I was searching for a way to make friends and they recommend that you do the Booktube Newbie Tag because it is very much watched by people who are looking for new channels like yours to follow. I don't look at this tag anymore, but I did, especially in the beginning, to gain some friends and some followers. And I believe that's how I discovered Araboos's channel and Rosie Cockshot's channel, so I'll leave the links down below to their channels if you want to check them out as well. They are definitely not newbies anymore, but that's how I found them, and I definitely recommend it if you're, well, for anybody, but also particularly if you're a small channel and you want to make some friends, go check out the Booktube Newbie Tag because it'll be people that are pretty much on the same journey and trajectory as you and at the same sort of quality and level, make you feel a bit better about not being as good as the big booktubers right off the bat. And they're also looking for friends and people to engage with as well. Sometimes commenting on big booktube videos is just, it can be fun because their videos are really good, that's why they're big, but you're generally not often going to make friends with them unless you religiously comment on their stuff because they've already made their friends. So using the Booktube Newbie Tag is a great way to build your own community. Question 2. Tag emotions. What feelings do tags provoke in you? Tag joy and delight, tag boredom and resentment, tag guilt and anxiety, even tag envy. For the joy and delight, I really like doing videos about this where it's asking you a series of questions, and to explain that more, tag boredom or resentment. I don't know if I have any resentment about tags, but I will say I have a little puppy who wants to jump up on me. I would, but I don't know if you can make it. Come here. Oh, careful! I'm not going to put that on camera. It's alright, just trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Okay. We've never done this before. He doesn't get as much love as he's used to getting because he's not my only baby, so I think he's like, you're talking and not looking at me, so look at me, mum. So we'll have another star guest in this video. Last time it was Miles. Oh my god, I just went to call him Angus, which is my mum's dog's name. So now we've got Cooper in this, but I'm not getting off to adjust the camera for him to bring him up because that was hard enough trying to lift up his bloody 15 kilos as it is up onto my stool. The tags that I don't enjoy doing are ones that ask you to talk about specific books. I don't find it as easy because even though I've read a lot, as you can see behind my head, because this is just my TBR here, everything else I've read, I don't necessarily like answering questions like who are the best dads in books and which book has your favourite magic system or something. I find them a bit harder to do because I'm not as much of a critical reader. I'm trying to get a bit better at that because I like thinking deeply about things and why I enjoyed a book versus why I didn't, but I do it purely for enjoyment. So I find these kinds of, I think Rosie calls them meta booktube tags, but also ones that just ask you to talk about yourself as a reader and about booktube and your habits and your book life and your reading life. I find them more enjoyable. No, I think it talks about, what are the other things that, guilt or anxiety? Probably if someone tags me in something and I don't respond or I don't do it, it's not like nothing personal against anyone, I just might not like the tag, so I just choose not to do it. And then tag envy, maybe if I don't get tagged in something, but I don't tag anybody. I don't get offended if I'm not tagged in things because I never ever tag people because I just feel like I'd be tagging the same people over and over again, and I want to open tags up for people to do them as well. So anybody can do tags, and I think tag videos, tag. I think tag videos have definitely evolved past having to actually be tagged. Like, I feel like at one stage years ago on Booktube, it was very much like you had to be able to say that someone tagged you to be able to do the video, but now I think it's more just Q&A videos or something. It's just evolved, and even though they'll always be called tag videos because that's how we know them, I think there's not so much of a, oh my god, I didn't get tagged, I can't do it, because we all just do it anyway. Question 3, tag favorites. What kind of tags do you like most and least to do and to watch? So I think I've just answered that in that previous one, so I'll just go on to the next one. Question 4, tag style. How do you tag? Do you have a system for keeping track of when you are tagged or tags you plan to do? Do you prepare to do tags or just wing it? I like to just wing it because I think that is, unless I've watched the video, so okay, let's start from the start. It's generally because I've seen it and I've thought that it was interesting enough to want to do it myself. I'll write it down in I have a note on my iPhone that also syncs across to my, look, there's Rosie, that's where I'm getting the questions from. Hi Rosie. I have a note on my phone, my iPhone, that syncs across to my Mac computer, and that's where I write down ideas. And so when I've watched a video or I'm halfway through the tag and I'm enjoying the video, then I'll stop and I will try and record where I found it, because it's quite hard to try and go back sometimes and find the actual video that you're talking about just by searching it. In terms of preparing for them, unless I felt like it's something that I needed to think about my answers, it's very rare, because I also like getting off the cuff ones, and I feel like a lot of tag questions, the ones that I like to do, the ones where you have to think about certain books and characters, I would have to think about and prepare for, but as I said, I don't like doing those. So the ones that I do end up doing, I don't have to, and I just get to talk, which I enjoy doing, but it gives me prompts to talk about. And the last question, number 5, there is question 6, which is tag people, but like I said, I'm not going to do that. So question 5, tag memories. Of the tags you have watched, done or created, which have stuck in your memory, are there any you would like to revisit or revive? I think the one that sticks in a lot of people's memories is the mid-year book freak-out tag. That is pretty much a standard on Booktube that everybody does, except I didn't this year because I don't feel like I read enough to warrant doing something at the middle of the year. I feel like it's a bit repetitive, just a personal preference for me. If you feel like doing it and you read as much as me or less, I read about 30 books a year, 25, 30 books a year. I just feel like halfway through the year is, there goes Bubbity. He's really struggling to sleep at the moment, so I might end the video here because there's not much else to say and I need to go get him. The tags that generally stick in my memory are the ones that either people do all the time or that I've just watched and I liked. So thanks everybody so much for watching my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!